What is up, guys? Punkerzz here, and today I am bringing you a brand new video. What we're going to be talking about today is ways to challenge the underground part of the map Freight. If you can't quite picture what I'm talking about, we'll get into it in a second. But before we get into the actual video, I want to talk about a couple of things. So what you're going to be watching is a little bit of footage that I've captured from a real, I think it was a wager match from me challenging the underground part of the map. And some of it's going to be from a private lobby, for which I will be explaining, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it from the side of the offensive players and the defensive players. I'm going to show you basically how to challenge and also how to defend, a couple of ways to stop people from coming from underground. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, drop a like below, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to see more future content. Alright guys, so here we are on defense on Freight. Now, before we get into the actual underground part, I just want to mention that if you're planning on rushing underground on defense, I think it's best to break the gate, obviously this gate right here, with a silencer. Now, you're going to spawn and immediately run over and just shoot a couple of times and break it. Now, what this will do is it makes sure that the people that are on offense, aka the people you're playing against, cannot hear the gate breaking. But a lot of times, if you run to it and then knife it, when you get there, sometimes if one of the enemies rushes white, they may be able to hear you break the gate, and they'll know you're going underground, or they'll know that you're using it for something. So it's gonna draw attention to you. So anyway, using a silencer will really help you stay undetected and under the radar. So anyway, we're gonna go underground here. Now, the first thing I'm gonna talk to you about is basically playing the people that are in white. What I mean by playing is kind of just messing with their heads and trying to get them to challenge you. Now, obviously, you're going to come up, and let's just say that, obviously, no one else is in this game with me. Let's just say that someone else has come to white, and they have closed the door before you get here, and so you come up, and the door is closed. So what you're going to do is you're going to run up, you're going to open it, and you're going to come back down here, and you're going to lay down. Now, if you go from their point of view, what is basically going to happen is the door is going to open, and let's say they're at the white door, or let's just say they're top white, because a lot of people like to go top white and close the door from up here. Let's just say they're up here. What they're going to do is they're immediately going to look down here and pre-aim. Someone has opened the door, they know someone's down there, and they're going to watch. Now, there's two good things about that. One is that it takes out a player from the offensive side. So that means your teammates are basically, if let's say you're in a 4v4, that means your teammates are now in a 3-on-3, because you're down here and this guy's looking for you. So that means that one of their players is basically out of commission. He's looking for you and he's worried about you, so he's not really going to be looking Owens or anything. So obviously he's looking for you. And the other good thing is that, well, as you can see, he cannot see the corner we were laying down in. No one really can from up here. So no matter how much they check, they will not be able to see you. Now, a lot of people, when they are in white, they will, and the door opens, they will close the door pretty much immediately. They want to close it because a lot of people, they like to run back to the other side after they open it and basically just take the person out of white for a second, and then they run away, and it's just messing with their heads. But obviously, a lot of people like to close it. So let's just say that, let's get back on the other side, that they have closed it after you opened it. So you were laying down here, they just closed it, and you're going to come up here, and so now it's closed again. You're going to come up, and you're going to open it again, and you're going to come back and lay back down. Now, the reason we're laying here is because it's really close to the door. You're not going to aim in, because then you won't be able to shoot them as fast. You won't be able to, your sensitivity, or I guess you won't be able to move as quick as you want in case they run across the doorway right here. But what basically is going to happen is if they want to challenge, a lot of the time they'll be looking for you either right there or on that hegel ditch. And a lot of the times their gun will actually cover you. Like if you look at me right here, my gun is almost completely covering if a body was laying down right here. And especially if they pre-aim, they will literally not be able to see you right there. They may be able to see a little bit of you, but by that time you've already killed them. So it's really a great spot. I definitely prefer it over head glitching and right here because it's really close. You can even go for a knife if you want to, but also it's really close to the door, so it takes less time to run up and open it. But so let's say you've opened it again, and a lot of players will then again close it, because now they know that you have stayed underground, you didn't run away, and so they're going to close it again, but now their attention is completely on you, because they know that you did not run away the first time, most likely you didn't run away the second time. So they close it again. Now this third time, this is where it's going to get real. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to challenge them. Now, this third time, obviously, you've opened it twice and then ran away. What you're going to do this third time is you're going to open it, and you're going to stay right here, okay? Now, what this is going to do is you're going to challenge the person, basically. So, in their mind, you've opened it twice, and both the times you've opened it, they haven't seen anything. So, in their mind, when the door opens again, they're not really ready for a gunfight. Their first instinct is, okay, I'm going to go close it. And you can basically see both places from underground. If they're top white, and they close it without you seeing, like if the door starts to close and you could not see them, that means that you know they're top white. And so challenging will make it even easier. So basically, you're going to open it, and you're going to stay right here. Actually, I think you can see them. Yeah, you'll be able to see them no matter where they are. So you're going to be waiting, and you're going to stand right here up against the doorway when it comes down. They will not be expecting this. So from their point of view, let's see. So let that door close. So let's say that they're top white, and or let's just say they're bottom for this example. They're bottom, the door opens, they're ready to close it again, they're just waiting until it gets all the way down, and then your head just pokes out immediately. Like, they'll see you right about here, and that's when you start shooting. So they'll just most likely be unprepared unless they pre-aim every time, which a lot of people will. So it's still a little risky. You gotta hit shots, bottom line. I have an in-game example that I'm gonna flip to really quick. You guys will be able to see. So I'm going to let you watch that. I think it's me opening the door, and there's a guy top white that I ended up killing. So I'm going to flip to that. I will explain basically kind of what happened over it. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, my voice might be a little bit quieter or a little bit louder than my iMovie voiceover. That's because I'm using the Elgato capture device to do my voiceover right now. And I try to get the volume to be the same with my voice, but it might be a little different. So just bear with me. I'm sorry if it sounds different. I'm sorry if it kind of confuses you a little bit. But I'm going to flip to that clip right now, and so I will see you guys at the clip. Alright guys, so here we are on defense. I just broke the gate with one silencer shot. Now I'm going to run down here, and I'm going to pre-aim at the bottom. This is because in case someone rushes, I want to be ready for them. So no one does. I'm going to rush up. As you can see, this guy just closed the door, and I'm going to come up, and I'm going to open it, go back down to my spot, and I'm going to lay down and wait. Now, as you can see in a second, he does not challenge me. He does close the door again, so I am going to sit back up, and I'm going to go challenge. Now, right here, I'm going to put a little freeze frame, just because I want to talk to you about something. So, when you go back up to the doorway to open it, or whatever, you do not want to sprint, okay? If you sprint, in case someone's camping on the other side of the doorway, which I'll talk about in a little bit, you don't want to run into them. You also don't want to pre-aim, because if you pre-aim the wrong side of the doorway, then you may not be able to get them in time. So always just stay unaimed and walking, and you'll be able to kill them. Now, let's unfreeze it. And as you see, I'm going to come up, I'm going to open it, I'm going to go back down, and I'm going to keep waiting. I'm going to wait for a little bit, and he does not challenge me. So as you can see, he closes the door again. I'm going to come back up, I'm going to open it, and this time I'm going to wait. As you can see, he's top white, and I'm able to get the kill. Alright guys, so here we are on the offensive side. Now, as you can see in that last clip, I was able to kill this guy while he was on offense. Now, in this clip, we're going to talk about how to defend people coming from underground when you're on offense. Now, obviously, this is where we spawn, somewhere around here, maybe over here. The bomb is right there. I put it on search and destroy, and I put round switch on never, so that'd always be on defense, so I didn't really think that through. But there's the bomb. So, obviously, you're going to come over here. Let's say you're going to white. Obviously, I have the same gun on. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm just going to keep it the way it is. So you're going to come. You're going to close the door. Now, I don't have someone to come demonstrate what it would be like. But basically, you're going to close the door. Let's say you're peeking out white door, la-di-da-da, you're shooting stuff. And all of a sudden, the door opens. You're going to come back, obviously, pre-aim, because you want to make sure they're not going to rush you. You see no one's under there, so you're going to close the door. All right? So most likely they've ran back by now. If they're camping underground, then that's what we want. But either way, you're going to close it, and let's say you just keep doing what you're doing. So then they open it again. So at this point, you know, okay, they're still underground. And really, it's just kind of, like, a lot of people, they want to do this too early. They want to go challenge the person right now. They know that they're still under there. But you got to close the door again. And so what this is going to do is it lets the other person know that you know they're there and that you are still going to be in white if they open it again. So basically, they're going to open it probably one more time. And at this point, you're going to come up pre-aiming. Nothing's going to be there. And you're going to close the door, and you're going to sit right here, okay? Now, at this point, they think you're in white, you've closed the door or something, at your bottom or top. And so they're going to run out again from their spot, wherever it may be, and they're going to run up to open the door again. Little do they know you're just camping right here pre-aiming. So you're going to be able to get an easy shot at them running, and then you're going to open the door, and you're going to go back through to your side. So I actually have a clip and from a real game. I think it was the same wager match against the same guys, I believe. But I actually got killed by someone doing the same thing, and I always feel like I'm prepared for that. And at the time, I didn't sprint into him or anything. I just got purely outgunned. You know, it was that was it. You know, he had an AR at close range. I should have won the gunfight, but either way, I lost it. So I'm gonna go to that clip now. I'm trying to make it to the spot that I saw Fizzer use, but I'm gonna go to that clip now, and you'll be able to see firsthand while I commentate over it why you need to be ready for a gunfight there. So let's go over to that clip right now. Alright guys, so I went through the same system. I broke underground with a silence rifle, a silence MTAR, and I came down here after I opened the door, and I'm gonna wait. Now I ended up waiting for a while. Now they don't close the door for a little bit, and so I'm just waiting. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna play patient, not challenge anything. Now as you'll see in a little bit, they do close the door, and I come back up, but that guy's right there. I almost win the gunfight, but he's able to kill me with an AR. Alright, so as you guys can see right there, I got outgunned by the guy that was camping underground with an AR. It happens, you know, you can't win everything. He outplayed me straight up. But as you can see, even someone who goes underground as much as me can still get outgunned and outplayed by someone who probably doesn't have as much experience as I do. So it's any man's game right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like below, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to see more future content.